What is up, YouTube? Frostbite is here, and we're gonna look at a death battle. And it's a pony, and it's gonna be a pony death battle. Today's death battle is Twilight versus Raven. Oh boy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know who's going to win. I have a feeling I already know who's gonna win this. It's Raven. Raven's gonna win. I just knew it. I just know it because as DC has some very strong, powerful characters that has lasted longer. Marvel and DC has lasted longer than MLP. Friendship is Magic. Yeah, I'm not counting the other MLP from the old generation, so I'm talking about the current generation of MLP. Let's just face it. I just know Raven's gonna win, unless Twilight has something that can help her out, that to help change the tables and make a comeback. Then maybe I'll be happy that she wins, or Raven will. Who knows? Who knows how this death battle might turn out? But to me, I think this is just. I think it's ScrewAttack's way of finally trying to kill a pony off. Since they can't kill a pony in the other two pony death battles. Alrighty. As the rules still apply, guys. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Go check out the death battle yourself, and then come and react with me, and share your thoughts on how this death battle is. And I'm still looking for those who wants to do some fan art of Saturday M Tales in a modern style, in a modern design. I'm still looking for fan art for that. So yeah. Alrighty, enough talking. Let's get on to reaction, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, go.
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by War Robots.
Okay.
The tactical 6v6 multiplayer game for iOS, Android, and Fire OS.
The game's like if Wiz's love for science and my love for weapons had a baby, wrapped in rich 3D graphics. Install War Robots now by clicking the link in the description and get a huge starter pack that contains a GI patent robot with a unique skin, 4 Punisher machine guns, 100 gold, and
looks like a lot of fun. They did a lot of detail into that. Alright. Let's do this.
Emotions can be powerful things.
That is true.
We're really gonna talk about feelings and crying and stuff?
Well, yes, and how they fuel some pretty powerful magic.
Sounds good. Like with Raven, the half-demon sorceress from the Teen Titans.
Alright.
Twilight Sparkle, the magical prodigy from My Little Pony.
Yep, really doing this again. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Yes, we're doing it again.
It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
In 2D, alright. Raven first.
A strong emotion can drastically change a person. Fear can trigger instincts necessary for survival. Anger can increase adrenaline for incredible feats of strength.
And for this edgy-looking chick in a wicked cloak, that's kind of her thing. This is Raven.
From the day Raven was born in her home dimension of Azarath,
one Teen Titan that can pretty much kill anyone in the Titans.
Yeah, it's not exactly a good sign when right as you're born the sky turns black and the whole world suddenly smells like farts.
See, Raven is the daughter of a human mother and a fearsome demon.
Who is literally made up of hatred. Not even kidding.
Because of her heritage, Raven's own mental state holds the key to a fearsome inner power.
This is what I'm afraid of.
A mage who can sense, create, and manipulate emotions.
So her powers are all about feelings and stuff?
She can manipulate emotions.
Tell that to her when she scrambles your brain, or forces you to feel so greedy you steal from your boss.
Oh, you don't need to convince me to do that.
Wait, what?
I mean, that's pretty intense. But hey, she's got a lot more deadliness.
Boomstick, you've been stealing from him?
Cloak.
When she was 18 years old, Raven met her father for the first time. And it, didn't go very well.
Yeah, Demon Dad shot her mom with a grandma laser. That pissed off Raven so
grandma
much,
laser.
She finally let loose.
This shadowy figure is her soul self, an extension of her spirit and
Oh, so
manifestation
that's what it's
of the
called.
powers inherited from Trigon. Raven often wields it as her primary means of offense and defense, though it can function on its own.
I wish I had a pet bird that could do what the soul self can. This beauty lets Raven fly, use its eyes and ears, or just punch people like a big old battering bird.
It can drain the energy
Oh, wow.
and powers of others, and also serves as a sort of
Oh.
pocket dimension, which Raven can trap a limited number of foes and objects.
I never
within.
see it drain people's powers in the Teen Titans show.
She can levitate, teleport, heal others, cast energy shields, phase through walls, and blast people with mystical energy beams. Pachoo, pachoo.
Oh yeah,
But
she
there
can
is
heal others.
one drawback. To wield her power, Raven must embrace emotion, and too much emotion risks opening her mind to Trigon's corruption.
When she gives
Oh.
in to her darker side, her entire personality changes.
What's the matter? Afraid of the dark? I surrender!
Under a new
See what
persona,
I- yeah.
appropriately named Dark Raven.
Dark Raven is stronger, tougher, and freakier than your everyday Raven. She can shoot lasers from her eyes,
is
disintegrate
probably
stuff
the
with her hand
form
beams,
Twilight's
and
gonna die
shapeshift.
to,
And her soul self
sadly.
is so powerful, it can wipe most people off the face of the earth in an instant.
However, Dark Raven
Pause it right here. You see why I say DC characters are ridiculously overpowered? This is why, because we have beings in DC Comics who are planet destroyers, move faster than light, change reality, heal instantly, and yeah, and normal humans who can survive things that no normal human can't do. So, and Raven, to me, she's probably the only member of the Titans that could wipe out all members of the Teen Titans if she wanted to. Oh man, this is not looking good for Twilight. I'm not sure how Twilight's gonna defend herself. Plus, she can heal. Her soul self can drain energy from others. That's gonna be a problem. All right.
Raven's incredible capabilities are a double-edged sword. By tapping into her father's demonic powers, she risks transporting Trigon himself to the living realm, kickstarting devastation across the universe.
Oh.
Kickstarting? Wonder what the tier rewards are like for that. Pledge $20 and get an autograph from Satan.
Thankfully, she has been able to free herself
minute,
from
was that-
Trigon's control,
Oh, come
granting
on.
her unlimited access to her own magical abilities.
Sometimes she even wears white to celebrate the occasion. Or is that just for her wedding with Beast Boy? Oh wait, that never happened. These comic books reboot way too often for any relationships to actually have lasting consequences.
That is so
Silly
true.
me.
Last
They
but not
do
least,
so
there's Raven's
a lot.
golden form, a spiritual body free from Trigon's influence, which manifested after she turned evil and had to be killed by her friends, the Teen Titans.
Oh, that's
Oh.
messed up.
It happens a lot, actually. Anyway, Raven's accomplished plenty of incredible feats.
She's bent steel girders with her magic, toughed out getting thrown butt first into a brick wall so hard it broke, the wall, not her butt, and even helped Terra,
Alright,
a
yeah, of
fellow
course.
Titan, raise the Teen Titans headquarters and the island it's on.
Terra alone was
Nice.
barely able to stop the island's descent, and together they pushed it back up to its rightful place. This means Raven lifted more than half of the island's weight. The Titan's Tower Island is similar in location and size to Alcatraz, which has a width of 559 yards. Assuming the most likely granite composition and accounting for a 30% hollow interior, Raven's energy output would need to be about 14
Raven
million
is
megawatt
ridiculously
hours.
strong, like
That's
I
enough
know it
energy
is.
to power
She is.
all of New York City for over 3 years.
Raven's so
Like I said, Raven's ridiculously strong. Sorry for pausing, sharing my thoughts here. Huh. Raven has a lot of power with her telekinesis and her magic. Like it's no wonder how she's not able to. I don't usually see her kill super powered villains. Well, I have seen her kill minions in the new animated movies. Speaking of which, speaking of animated movies, people hate Damian Wayne. Don't blame Damian Wayne. Blame Talia al Ghul and Ra's for raising him to be a dick. And it does, and you can't get Batman to change his ways so quick. I mean, Damian is slowly getting there. Damian is slowly getting there. He's improving, and I like and I like that. He's slowly learning to open up, and it's really nice seeing him being more human and abandoning what Talia and Ra's al Ghul has taught him. Because throughout Damien's life, he has always been taught to kill, and seeing Raven and Damien being friends, I kind of like that. And for all those out there who are angry, they don't want Damien and Raven to be a thing. They want it to be Raven and Beast Boy. Don't don't start a shipping war. I know it's already started, but come on, guys, you're better than this. They might see each other as a sibling relationship, even though they think a boy and a girl can never have a brother and sister kind of relationship. It can still, it is possible. Second, there are also 3 types of Terras, by the way. 3 Terras. The first Terra we all know that she was a total jerk and betrayed the Titans and slept with Slade and died and died sacrificing her life. The second Terra, who was a clone, who was much more nicer and caring and willing to help out the team, even though Beast Boy was a complete jerk to her because he hates this clone Terra who think he's disrespecting the first Terra. She was actually really nice. Too bad she got a punched in a hole in her chest, punched by Black Adam. So second Terra died. And third Terra, who has black hair, when she heard, and has the same powers just like the first 2 Terras, when she heard that about the first Terra and the second Terra have died, her response was, screw it, I'm not being a Titan, I'm gonna be my own superhero, and probably team up with Power Girl. I'm not kidding, she is teaming up with Power Girl, and still alive. She doesn't want to be part of no Teen Titans team because she knows the fate of a Terra, that they die. And she is holding on right currently in the comics, still alive. She just got black hair and she hangs out with Power Girl a lot. Okay, those are my thoughts about Terra and Damien, and fans need to stop hating on Damien. Don't blame Damien, he's still a kid. And if you're gonna say Damien is a jerk because of Injustice, you need to remember that's an alternate timeline. Injustice is different. Injustice, Damien killed Dick Grayson as a teenager. The Damien we have, the real Damien, is still a kid, and he's teaming up with Superboy, and it is just, Superboy and Damien are just awesome. Jonathan Kent and Damian Wayne, perfect, the Super Sons.
Soul Self can survive 30,000 feet below the surface of the ocean with no problem.
That's almost 14,700 pounds per square inch. 42 times the PSI needed to crack most bones.
And it's tough enough to survive laser blasts from aliens that hurt Donna Troy, who can survive moon-busting attacks.
The villain Sparta's lasers could disintegrate people in an instant, which requires nearly 3 billion joules of energy. And Raven's Soul Self powered through several of these blasts and held together.
We never see that kind of power in the MCU universe, so that's why I have my doubts that Twilight's gonna have a hard time.
In less than 5 minutes.
The distance between those cities is 1,166 miles.
Of course, she's ridiculously fast.
To make this trip in time, Raven's Soul Self must have flown more than 36 times the speed of sound.
Not impressed? Well, when she
was ridiculously fast.
Raven, she flew between the Earth and Moon like it was nothing.
So plenty of impressive feats, but unfortunately, Raven's powers have daunting and often costly limits. When the Soul Self takes damage, Raven feels the pain herself.
She's kind of like a glass cannon, and overtaxes her own abilities pretty frequently.
But don't disregard this as only mere physical ineptitude. When Raven utilizes emotions in combat, she tackles that emotion head on. The more negative the emotion, the more pain she feels.
And don't forget, she's also struggling not to feel so Satan doesn't show up. With all that going on at once, it's no wonder she passes out sometimes.
But with the help of her friends and her adoptive Azarathian family, Raven eventually overcame Trigun's iron grip and defeated him.
Yeah, you'd think a guy like Trigun would think twice.
Yeah, she got her friends helping her out.
As Raven.
I remember this movie.
You demon filth!
They're not demons. Let me show
This
you.
is my favorite version of Raven.
Metrion Synthos.
Okay, got scary. Got scary. Okay,
High above the
MLP,
peaceful Ponyville,
Twilight.
the city of Canterlot rests among the mountaintops. There, a young filly had dreams as big as
Aw,
Canterlot
that's
Castle
adorable.
itself. Her name was Twilight Sparkle.
Here we go again. I mean, we've seen a pony that breaks the sound barrier and one that breaks physics, so what
Pretty
crazy
much.
powerful thing can this one do, Wiz?
Hold your horses, Boomstick. We're merrily out of the gate.
Ugh, rein it in, Wiz. Your lame puns are musting with my script.
Little Twilight wanted to learn magic at Princess Celestia's School for Gifted Unicorns. After a very, eventful entrance exam, she didn't just get accepted into the school, she became Celestia's protege.
Which
That
is
is true.
kind of a big deal, since Celestia is pretty much pony god of the sun.
Not only that,
Pretty
Twilight
much.
also earned her cutie mark.
Oh, I remember those.
the help
It's
of
that
Rainbow
magical
Dash.
tramp stamp a pony gets when they grow up.
Close enough? Twilight's cutie mark symbolized her life's calling, specifically her destiny in mastering the art of magic.
This peppy purple pony wasted no time and hit the books to practice hard. By the time she
Yeah,
was an adult,
she did.
she'd read her entire collection of 20,000 books.
yes.
What a nerd.
Boomstick, have you ever read a book before?
Do gun manuals count?
Sure, why not? There we go. Twilight learned all sorts of powerful and useful magic. She knows so many spells
I guess
it would
it counts
take
as
well
reading.
over an hour to describe them all. Her memory is so crystal clear, she can recall a complex spell after a mere glance.
But here's some highlights. She can
Oh,
move
yeah,
stuff with her
yeah, she
mind,
can do that.
shoot concussive energy blasts, raise magic shields, and rapid-fire teleport.
She can manipulate gravity, ignite things on fire,
Oh,
freeze
I forgot
others
about
in place,
she can control
walk on
gravity.
clouds, and even mastered the transfiguration spell. As a filly, she turned her own parents into plants.
Talk
Yeah.
about weird.
It
She
was
even
weird, though.
transformed a single apple into a nest of bird eggs, which hatched somehow.
She just create life.
That was the first thing I
But
said when I saw
Twilight's
that.
magic doesn't just stem from her vast knowledge
In
of
her- in those
spells and
episodes.
history. In the world of My Little Pony, magic is drawn from and controlled by a unicorn's emotions.
Oh, here comes the touchy-feely stuff.
The stronger a unicorn feels about something or someone, the stronger their magic becomes.
Well, I've always found magic is tied to my emotions. Whatever I'm feeling fuels whatever I'm doing. And the stronger I'm feeling, the stronger the magic.
Across
Starlight
Equestria, Twilight
explained it
Sparkle
well.
is one of the few ponies to master the most powerful magic of all. The magic of friendship.
Okay, Wiz, I know a metaphor when I see it. Isn't a night out with the girls so magical?
Oh, no,
Not
that's
exactly,
not it at all.
dude.
In truth, friendship is the only weapon powerful enough to defeat Equestria's most dangerous enemies.
What? They weaponized friendship?
Yes,
Awesome.
they did.
Hey, Wiz, you're my best buddy. You're friends forever. Come here, give me a hug. Where are the friendship lasers?
Get off me.
Oh, yeah, upside. Get him. I slipped.
Twilight's friendship magic is at its most powerful
Oh, that
when
was
focused through the
perfect.
elements of harmony. When used together, these ancient
that was-
artifacts are a near unstoppable
Oh,
force,
man.
even capable of overpowering the villain Tyrick
Oh.
after he stole Twilight's powers, along with the rest of Equestria's. Twilight's crown with her personal element contains a powerful magic in its own right, enough to literally change the fabric of reality in another dimension with its mere presence.
And of course, we gotta talk about
The elements
those
of
wings
magic
hers.
was
she
used.
was born a unicorn, but after completing an ancient spell about what else? Friendship.
Yeah.
She transformed.
She
into
completed
an
Star
alicorn,
Swirl, the
a
bearded
mix between a unicorn and a Pegasus,
bearded
and a chance
spells.
to sell just a whole ton more merchandise.
It's a good thing, too.
Oh,
Alicorn
yeah.
magic is leagues more powerful than a plain unicorn's, and Twilight needed the extra boost to defend Equestria as its newest princess.
I
Hey,
was
what
going
you
to
about
read that little.
Tyrick guy?
After Tyrick
gonna read that little
absorbed the
script they
magic
said about
from Equestria's
alicorns.
entire population, Twilight was forced to confront him herself while wielding the power of 4 alicorns.
She went
Where did it
DBZ
go?
on
Dragon Ball
this.
Z with baby girl horse toys.
I was about to
Anyway,
say that.
Check out how Tyrick rocketed Twilight straight into this mountain, and she was totally fine thanks to her magic shield.
by comparing Twilight's apparent size just before impact to her actual size of approximately 4 feet tall, we can estimate the distance she was thrown to be about 145 feet. Tirek then closed this distance at 64.5 miles per hour. Combined with his estimated weight of over 31,000 pounds, Twilight's shield had to stand up to over 8 million newtons of force.
You know what? Forget it. I'm on board with this pony stuff.
Twilight is
it's
tough
not
enough
just
to
for
survive
girls.
bombardment by anvils and pianos,
MLP's not just for
fast
girls.
enough to fly over 300 miles per hour without using any spells, and even
she can go 300 miles per hour.
carry
Nice.
a rock weighing 4.5 tons.
Her telekinesis is strong enough to lift a 340-ton bear and even uproot this giant flower tree thing.
Yeah.
And with the other Alicorn's magic, she can move the sun and the moon.
Yeah, but that's just, but that's barring
way better than expected.
the other Alicorn's
However,
magic.
if Twilight has one glaring weakness, it's her unwavering neurosis.
That is true.
Oh, you mean how she's obsessed over staying organized, and if one small thing goes wrong, she totally loses it?
Yes. She has a, well, difficult time dealing with unexpected stress. More often than not, she even makes bad situations worse before starting to fix them.
That is true.
When push comes to shove, Twilight Sparkle pulls her weight and more.
You have no magic.
You're wrong, Tirek. I may have given you my Alicorn magic, but I carry within me the most powerful magic of all, the magic of friendship.
Alright.
Alright, the combatants
friendship
are set.
conquers all.
Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, prepare your loins for MeUndies.
What did he just say?
In a world plagued by despair, darkness, and terrible underwear, there's only one company we trust.
Are
to
you
keep
kidding
the
me?
balance of style and comfort. MeUndies.com,
Oh,
makers of the best pair of underwear in the world.
Their diamond-seamed pouches cradle my most sacred of
wow.
without feeling restrained or imprisoned.
Forged from sustainably sourced fabric 3 times softer than cotton,
Oh, wow.
which renders the wearer plus 10 in comfort and agility.
They're having fun with this.
MeUndies.com has a 100% satisfaction guarantee. You'll love your undies or get your coins back.
It's dangerous to go unclothed. Get the softest underwear you'll ever own. 20%
Are you kidding me?
Free shipping and 100% satisfaction guarantee. Just head to MeUndies.com/battle. That's MeUndies.com/battle.
Time is limited. Start wearing this legendary underwear.
All right.
It changed my life, and it's time to let MeUndies change yours. Go to MeUndies.com
By the way, I'm going for Raven because I know Raven's gonna win this. As much as I want Twilight to win, Raven just got this. I'm rooting for I know Raven's gonna win, but I really want Twilight to win this somehow. But that would probably piss off a lot of DC fans. Oh wow.
Saw nothing.
Okay. It's cool. Oh no. Oh, mentioned from one of the episodes. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I recognize that phrase. Did she just do a spin attack? Oh.
Is that all you can do?
Uh-oh. Oh, it's breaking through the shield. Is that a love spell?
Please work.
I want it.
Oh.
I need it. It's mine.
That actually worked.
Mine. Aha! Now I've got you right where I want you.
Oh, man. This is what I was afraid of. Twilight, you might want to run. Oh, too late. Oh no. She's at her weakened state when she's like that. Okay. Alright. I knew it. Okay, they made a crater hole of her and turned her into dust.
Well, that was odd.
KO!
Oh, she even destroyed a figure of her.
I learned that the only thing more powerful than friendship is a giant bird spirit colliding into me at Mark 36.
That is true.
This was a tricky one. Both Raven and Twilight possess numerous spells and techniques that could end the other quickly and easily.
Since they
Oh,
were
so
pretty
their
even in
magic
how
is
many ways
equal.
they could finish each other off, this fight really came down to strength, durability, and performance.
And
First
Raven
of all,
has all of
It's
it.
pretty obvious Raven's telekinesis has been shown to be much stronger than Twilight's.
But Wiz, what about when Twilight moved the sun and moon?
That's when she had the magic of Princess Celestia and Luna.
Yes.
And it's well established that only their specific type of magic can move those celestial bodies.
Yes.
So, you're saying you want us to move the sun and the moon?
Well, I do it myself, except I don't have your magic.
With her own magic, Twilight
She's
has
adorable.
never shown anything close to the kind of force Raven used to lift the Teen Titans tower.
Like I
Raven
said,
had the durability advantage
MLP
too.
doesn't have
Remember
anything
how Twilight's shield held
that
up
can
against a
match
hit a little over
DC.
8 million newtons? Well, Raven's soul self is tougher than Donna Troy, who can shrug off a blast worth 296 trillion newtons.
see what I mean about DC being more powerful?
And don't forget, Twilight had the power of 4
Even Marvel.
Alicords at that time. The shield wouldn't have saved her from Raven's soul self anyway.
Not only
It
could
wouldn't.
it absorb Twilight's powers and emotions, and not only was it capable of operating
Oh, it
while
was
Raven was
absorbing her
unconscious,
powers.
but it also made a
I
mean
was
dive
going to
bomber.
count as well.
Raven's soul self could fly at speeds exceeding Mach 36. Since it's often been used as a battering ram to hit enemies, we know it has mass, but not exactly how much. However, given its size, strength, and durability far exceeds Raven's own, its mass is likely
I
greater
learned
than
something
hers.
new about
Let's
Raven.
just lowball it and say they're equal, alright?
Sure, adding Raven's mass to the Mach 36 calculation,
We never see much
the
about
soul
Raven's
self's
soul
ramming
self
force at top
in the
speed
TV
comes
shows
to
that much.
15 million newtons
Only-
of force,
only in special
far greater
occasions.
than what Twilight's shield has sustained.
Ain't no
Yeah,
pony
of
walking
course.
away from that. Plus, Twilight's positive attitude meant Raven didn't have to even worry about pain when using her emotions against her.
While they may have matched each other in spells and skill, Raven's more powerful traits and exceptional soul self earned her a hard-fought victory.
Yeah.
Yep, Raven really ponied up for this one.
The winner is Raven.
Congratulations, Raven.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see commentary on this episode, just click that little box over there and start a first membership trial.
And if you want the battle music for yourself, you can click the link in the description below and get it off iTunes.
See you the next one.
Alright, who's the next one? Jotaro? Kinshu? Jotaro? Okay. Okay. I bet my other persona is gonna be awesome about hearing this version. This death battle's coming up, and he's gonna have a lot of fun reacting to that one. Alright, let's talk about this death battle. I knew it. I was afraid Twilight was gonna lose, and yeah. And Raven wasn't gonna show mercy, of course. When has she ever showed mercy that much? The only time is when she's alone. The only time she shows mercy and doesn't go too far is when her friends are by her side. But holy cow, I knew this was gonna happen. So, Raven and Twilight are equal in magic and spells. And their magic are both equally strong. It's just that Raven is more powerful in strength, more durable, and more skilled than Twilight. And none of the characters in MLP have equal feats similar to the DC characters or Marvel characters or DBZ or characters who just planet busters or world breakers. This is basically like Batman. This is basically like Superman versus Goku. Sure, Goku is highly strong and powerful, but Goku is highly strong and powerful. Is completely strong and powerful and can do amazing things and can destroy planets. Has the power to destroy planets, and Superman is just has unlimited power that nothing can kill him, unless there's radiation. But still, they take that out of the picture. You don't pretty much stand a chance against a Superman who doesn't hold back, So it's pretty much how that battle feels. For me, that is. But yeah. And yeah, I have seen Batman. I have seen Superman versus Goku. Both of them, actually. And that's when I didn't have a channel back then. Those are the battles I saw. Of course, I feel sorry for Twilight. I knew it was gonna happen, but it was a good battle though. It was a good battle though. Twilight did put up a fight. That doesn't mean she's weak. Twilight has shown skill in has shown some skills and did hold her own. Just that Raven was just more stronger and more durable and more skilled. So I congratulate for Twilight for managing to hang on, and yeah, I have to congratulate Raven for winning the death battle. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And help support me on Patreon and follow me on Twitter if you like. And I'm still looking forward for those little fan arts if y'all can send to me on Twitter. It's my description to Twitter, my Twitter page is on the description. So y'all can check that link out and follow me on Twitter if you'd like. Take care, have a great day, be safe, and most importantly, stay frosty, everyone. Now, if you excuse me, I might have to go ask Pinkie Pie if we can go to Canton City together and get the Dragon Balls and wish Twilight Sparkle back to life before Season 8 start. Meanwhile, on Hobidon's channel... Oh man, this is gonna be awesome! Oh, I am definitely looking forward and completely hyped for this death battle, everyone. Stay tuned.